there. So you're thinking about making a move here to St. George. Well, you're in luck. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things that you should know before you make the move here so you do not regret it, and it'll save you hopefully a lot of time and a lot of money. And let's hop into it right now. Mariah K here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active real estate agent here in Utah, and this channel is literally everything you need to know about eating, working, playing, sleeping, and living in the St. George, Utah area. If that is of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you are notified every week we drop a new video. We hear from people like you all the time who are looking to make a move, who are looking to buy, sell, or purchase property here in Utah, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and my team and I would absolutely love to help you out. So you're thinking about making a move here to the beautiful St. George, Utah area. Well, today we are going to be sharing with you 10 things, yes, 10 things that you should know before you pack up your bags and you make the move out here. I actually had couple years ago, I had some friends from California, and they were like, we are going to get out of California for a little bit. We're packing our bags. We're coming to St. George. And as they made the move here and as they, decided to make this home, they were like, oh, well, we didn't know about this. We didn't know about this. We didn't know about this. So kind of fun to get to learn and get to know some of these different things really just about this beautiful place. So number one, let's talk about the climate. Yes, the climate here is you are going to see the months of typically June, July, and August are the hottest months here in St. George. And in the month of July, you can usually see temperatures hovering at 100 or can even exceed 100 degrees. So it will feel, because it is dry and hot here, it's going to feel kind of like that Arizona sort of weather. And so if you are thinking, oh man, I cannot do 100-degree heat, St. George may or may not be the right fit for you. If you're thinking, oh, you know what, I'm happy to do that because I'll take this over, some of these other climates, great. But just know, and the rest of the year, you are going to have a more mild climate. So you're typically not going to be seeing snow here. You'll see snow about 45 minutes east of here, northeast of here, up in Bryan Head, you'll see that. Actually, here in St. George, it's going to be a more moderate sort of climate. Number two, if you are into the outdoors, St. George may be a fabulous fit for you. If you are into golfing, there are so many different golf courses around here. If you are into boating or jet skiing or paddleboarding, the different reservoirs, the proximity to Lake Powell, all of that, lots of different water sports here. If you are into the national parks, you've got Zion National Park that is 30 minutes away from St. George. You've got Bryce Canyon, which is not too far by, and really the 5 mighty national parks is really what they call them. You've got Capitol Reef and Bryce and Arches, Zion. So everything is really down here at your fingertips. Number three is the cost of living. Yes, the cost of living here in St. George is slightly below average in Utah compared to Salt Lake City. It's slightly below. Housing prices have gone up here. Average housing price here now is high 400,000. Again, it's changing, but that is the average. Many people, and this kind of moves me right on to number four, many people move here, and originally this was more of a retirement sort of a place. Yes, this was more of a place where lots of people were coming just because they love doing golfing all year long. They love, the warmer climates and slower pace of living that you're going to get here, which if that's you, great. You may be super happy here because you're going to see a lot of that. However, over the years, there has been a huge influx of families and lots of families. And yes, of course, there were tons of families here before, but it seems like St. George has been one of those retirement sort of places. So this is actually a great place also for families, which moves me right into the next one. The different recreation, the soccer tournaments, the baseball tournaments, the facilities, the pickleball courts. I'm telling you, if you are into pickleball, I have never seen so many pickleball courts here in St. George. The education system is strong here. the walkability to so many different schools, neighborhoods. You're going to see a lot of that here. So it lends itself very nicely to those who are, wanting to retire here, but also families who are wanting to raise their families here and come. So number 5, moving right along, let's talk about traffic. Again, St. George used to be this just really small town place, which it still is small town, but population growth here has exploded. In fact, St. George is one of the, really it's just been bustling here in Utah, and the number of people that have come in and the housing options are more limited. So it's one of these things where population growth here, housing is having a tricky time keeping up with it. So, which of course drives housing prices up. So just kind of know that coming in, yes, St. George, small town, but population growth has, gone way up here, which has increased the price of houses. So just know that. Moving right along, I know we were talking about education. Here in St. George, we have what is called Utah Tech, and it used to be Dixie State. They have a variety of different academic programs that are there. It is a 4-year college. It used to be a 2-year college, so that is good to know. There's also about 45 minutes north of here in Cedar City, there's Southern Utah University as well. So yes, lots of different educational experiences and opportunities here. Number 6, St. George is a huge tourist destination. Yes, it is a big tourist destination, and actually, it's a big tourist destination for people, a lot of people who are actually living more in the Salt Lake City area. People come down here all the time for soccer tournaments, for baseball tournaments, for volleyball tournaments, all these different activities that are here with the marathons, the half marathons, all the outdoor recreation that is here in St. George all year long. So here in St. George, big tourist destination. Moving right along, number 7, huge sort of community sense that is here. A lot of pride in just small town, but real big family-friendly community sense. Several years ago, I ran the St. George Marathon, and I just remember thinking I had run other races, and I remember thinking I'm pretty sure every single person in this town is out supporting all the fans that are here, really all the racers that were racing in that event. The cowbells, good job, handing water, just the volunteers were unbelievable. My dad plays in the Huntsman games that are here in St. George for, the last 3, 4, 5 years. And every single year, he's just like, Mariah, I am so impressed with the community support, the community involvement, and just the volunteers, which really leads me on to number 8, is just the culture that's here. There's a real, like I said, there's a real sense of community, but there's also there's a strong culture here with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and that giving service, all of that, you really feel a strong sense of that here. And the last 2 that we're going to talk about, number 9 is simply the low crime rate that is here. I know I had mentioned that St. George has typically over the years been more of a retirement community and really a destination, also fabulous for family friendly, but also just the crime rate here is significantly lower than the U.S. average. So a lot of people come here, they feel safe, they feel warm, they feel part of this great community and culture that is here. And then last but not least, really just that small town charm. When you drive down Main Street, you'll see, you go right into the Red Rocks, and you can just, it's a beautiful, beautiful surrounding, but still that small town charm. You go to stores and a lot of people still know each other, and the small little coffee shops and restaurants that are around. So if you're thinking about making a move out here to St. George, kind of keeping in mind the family friendly, the culture, the community, the accessibility to the outdoor activities, to those 5 national parks that we've got down here in the southern Utah area, but also just knowing the traffic and some of the other things that come along with living here, cost of living. But if you are thinking about making a move or relocating here to the St. George, Utah area, my team and I here for people like you all the time, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email and my team and I would absolutely love to help you out. Take care and wishing you a wonderful day. Bye.